Alright, replacing the exhaust manifold to downpipe bolts and the donut gasket on the 06 Corolla today. Got an exhaust leak. I thought the donut gasket had failed, but as it turns out, one of the bolts with the spring, the head of it has rusted off, and so the spring fell off, so it's not holding tension against it anymore. Alright, so here I am under the car. And that's the problem. You see the head of that looks really sharp. It should just be a regular 6-point bolt. I can hold this damn phone still. And a spring goes around that and it keeps tension against the joint there. And the spring is gone. I'll show you the other side of what it should look like. Alright, so, God, I'm choking myself. I'm on the back side here. So, that's the bad bolt. See if I can zoom in a little. That's just annihilated and the spring's gone. And here's the other side, it's still good. That's what it should look like. Let's see if I can, come on. I'm trying to show the spring here. So anyways, when I get the new ones I'll show you, but there is supposed to be a spring around that and it pushes against that push tension to close it. So I gotta try and get this bolt out and get some new springs installed with a new donut gasket. Alright, so basically I'm gonna hit this all over with PB Blaster a few times over the course of the next 20 minutes, get it really good and soaked with penetrating oil to help break the rust loose, so I can try to get this thing off of here. Okay, on the good one, it's actually a 14 millimeter, but that one that's all messed up, this 1/2 inch fits pretty good. But I'm going to try something else. I thought of this the other day. I'm going to take foil and I'm going to take a little piece and I'm going to cup it and stick it down in there. So this already fits pretty tight, being a 12, just because that thing's rusted away. But I'm going to stick a little piece of foil in there too, to hopefully make it fit even tighter, to hopefully prevent me from rounding the head of that thing. It's worth a shot. Alright, I don't know how well that'll work, but that's what I got. So hopefully that'll fill any minute spaces and make it fit even tighter. So hopefully we don't round the head off of that thing. Words cannot explain how happy I am right now. I've been fighting with that bolt for like 2 hours. Alright, so that's what it's supposed to look like. So there's a little spring, like I said. 14 millimeter. This is what I was dealing with. I tried to hammer every freaking socket I could on there, and it still kept slipping even though I got a couple hammered on. In the end, here's my long ass extension I was using. Electric impact gun with this. Let's see, what are these called? I don't think it says on that. Anyways, these are designed for taking out bolts where the head's rounded off like that. And basically, you see those teeth in there. When you put it on, it digs into it, bites into it better than any socket you could ever hammer on that thing. And it grabs it that way you can back it out. So that worked, and not only did it work, but it worked like a freaking charm. I pushed against it really hard. A few raps with the trigger on that thing, the impact wrench, and it just came right out. I didn't believe it at first. Finally got it. That thing is a disaster. Alright, so now it's loose. See? So I'm not going to be able to do this and record But I'm going to have to find the donut gasket that's up in there. Pull it out. Carefully slide in the new one. Put this back over. Get our bolts in. And we'll be done. I'll show you the new donut gasket so you know what you're looking for. Okay, actually I'll tell you what, real quick, so we don't smash and damage the new one. I can already feel the old one up in there and it's loose. But I need a little more clearance. So, I'm going to undo these exhaust hangers. That one's probably fine, but this one, the way that it's on there, I'm not even sure if that's factory shit or not like that, with it being twisted. Or that bracket's bent or something. Anyways, I'm going to pop these off. That way, see that this top one here is keeping me from being able to slide it back far enough so that I'm not going to pinch and mess up my new gasket. So I'm going to pop that off, that way I can pull this back far enough. If you have a hard time getting them off, just spray some WD or some oil or something in there. That way it's slippery and you can pop it off easier and it won't stick to the metal. Alright, that was actually rather straightforward. I was able to just pop it off with my hand from there. I want to be careful not to hang it from this O2 sensor wire here. The other one's still attached. I just really needed to unplug that one. Do both if you want. Shit. So now I'm loose here. You can probably see the old gasket there. Try to. Yeah, that's it. That's kind of a. It's loose, surprisingly. I need both hands to do this. But that's your gasket. Oops, see. Ooh, yummy. Yeah, I need it replaced anyways. Oh, shit. Alright, so there's your donut gasket, and the new one's going to look different, because this thing is chewed up. And this is lead. So make sure you wash your hands after handling this, don't touch your mouth. Looks like there's a bunch of wires. So there's some lead. It's mostly just wire left of this one, but they're covered in lead. That's what that shiny shit is there. Let's go ahead and go find my new one. Alright, so there's the old gasket compared to the new one. So that your flat side there is going to go towards the motor, just like the old one came off. And you want to try not to get a whole bunch of crap on here installing it, or it may not seal properly. A little's okay, but just don't get it all gunked up. Then there's your old bolt. Oh shit. Compared to the new one. New spring. And mine came with these nuts in case you lost your nut. It should be welded on the back of the flange, but you know, sometimes they can fall off or whatnot. So I'm going to make sure our nuts are still up under there, and I shouldn't need that, but it comes with it just in case you do. I'm going to get back under there and get this installed. Okay, there's the new gasket. I've already verified that I do still have the threads on the back there. Kind of just see them through the hole if you shine the light. Like I said, there should be a nut welded on the back of the flange. Got this hand started here. Make sure it's on straight. You can see from the side over here if you look. Carefully slip the pipe up over. I need two hands for this. There we go, like that. And then you want to hand start your bolts. I'm going to have two hands to hold this up and get my bolts hand started. Make sure you don't cross thread those bastards. Alright, so those other bolts they gave me was the wrong shit. I'm going to go ahead and leave them in the video though, in case maybe it's the regular Corolla shit, because this is the XRS model with the 2ZZ motor. So I finally got the right stuff. Go ahead and install. Alright, I got both sides in. It was a real pain in the ass. I hung my exhaust back on the hangers. And you're going to have to push this this whole assembly forward, stopping on the gasket. So I stuck my long extension in here, tapped it a few times on each side with the hammer to try and push it over that donut gasket a little bit to get it closer to the holes. Got it a lot closer and still not quite reaching the holes. So I had to hold the socket in place and then push against it with this, and that way the spring would collapse just enough to where I could engage the threads. So you're gonna have to slide it over, hammer it forward over the donut gasket as much as you can, and then with your extension push against the bolt and spring assembly to compress it. As the spring compresses, the bolt will go forward so you can engage the threads. Both these are started now, they're about halfway down. You want to tighten each side down a couple turns at a time, that way it goes on nice and straight. You don't want it to be cockeyed or pivoted, so a little bit at a time on each side until they stop.